She looks lovely. He looks like Edgar Allan Poe.
Yes, he does.
It's been right. I can read it now.
Okay.
I have been surprised. I have spoken to the greatest mind of our generation.
Okay, so we could either go back to the Alchemist Journal and get that in our notebook, or we could go to QL11.
Okay, let's do the Alchemist Journal. Get this out of here. Let's do the Alchemist Journal real quick. That would be AJ 32.
Right. Oh, okay, there we go. A woman loses her child in a crowded street only to take home a dog.
Man forgets his speech, adopting an antediluvian tongue? Sure, yeah. Small city in England, Tarnbridge is gone, forgotten. Reports grow weird as the Second War looms. It brings confusion, but the machine cuts through all of that. And then picking up from issue 5, Academicalist. That's a weird word to say. The Academicalist Journal doesn't know it for what it is. It mentions Pemberton, then Xavier Youngman. So we got an XY. Then claims one died in the other's arms. That must be the wrong way around. Surely, she was born the year he died. See issue 36. She could only be his returning soul.
Okay, so DP, born, XY, death,
Question
year,
mark?
question mark.
Okay, so this is... Alright, so we can pop that in there.
Academicalist's Journal.
And then they mentioned in issue 5, which would be AJ 30.
Good.
Yeah.
Academicalist's
As well as in
Journal.
issue 36, which would be math.
Academicalist's Journal. Issue 36.
I feel like we're gonna keep chasing this thing, and there's just gonna be like 40 of these fucking Academicalist journals in here.
Well, let's go to AJ 30, since we know that one will be easy to do. So it would be 2 years before this one. Oh, Alfonso! He's got one name, like Cher.
You know, when you're a hot shit author, you're allowed to do that. Alfonso had written a masterpiece 4 years before, so we're told. God and Witchcraft reconciled under the title "My God, He Dances." I can't find it anywhere. It's only mentioned here. It must have been banned. AJ tries out DME to see if it fits. There was a book of notes, it seems, published by Le Marchand's widow in the year he died. They talk about the ink he used, the paper. Issue 16 has a little more on the subject.
Do we think AJ is this Alfonso?
He dances.
No, AJ is the journal.
Oh, okay. Okay, so we have Alfonso, but we don't have a last name for him because he's like Cher, so we can't search for him yet.
Academicalist's Journal.
Ugh, I feel like this whole thing is just going to be reading academicalist journals.
Yeah, that's why I was like, okay, what else do we have immediately available? Because I really don't want to chase this one plot thread.
I mean, we could try to figure out, Revisions was another one of Le Marchand. We could go back to Dorothea Pemberton.
Yeah, what was...
I've spoken to the greatest mind of our generation.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we could try QL11.
Yeah, on his 11 papers. So we need to go to, Quentin's 11. So QL1. The biggest ideas start small, except in this case. He goes on to state he has seen this effect work and that it can be done, as he puts it, at scale. These two words, I think, are what signed his death warrant, an unlucky number of years later. Dark forces are drawn to scale.
Unlucky, yeah, that make 11, he died in 24, 13 years later, right? We established that he died in 24, so that's right.
Yes. Okay, well, that...
Now, we have a mention of his revisions, which was something of his that was published after his death.
Doomed...
Or is that Doomed Theoretics?
No, Doomed Theoretics, I think, is, What is... Okay, what... Hang on. We have it labeled as HPO8. What?
No one listens. To make a statement is to remove an idea from the pool like a tooth from the mouth. Because any statement uttered is less...
But we know that's not correct
likely
because
to
it
be
hasn't
any
locked in.
statement arrived at independently.
Right?
Thus, to change
Maybe?
minds and change them we surely must. It is imperative we state things we know to be false as loudly and boldly as possible, so as to drive the stubborn
that's-
proletariat towards the truth.
A long quote.
Let's see. Alright, so no one listens to make a statement is to remove an idea from the pool like a tooth from the mouth, because any statement uttered is less likely to be believed than any statement arrived at independently. To change minds, and change them we must, it is imperative we state things we know to be false as loudly and boldly as possible, so as to drive them towards the truth. I don't think that's actually true. That's
Let's
not...
scroll down. We do get... There's more information. Okay. The writer of Doomed Theoretics is too stupid to say, here are his theories. So is this Doomed Theoretics, or is something else?
This is Doomed Theoretics, I think.
Okay, try... But if you put it that way, if you put this as Doomed Theoretics in your notebook,
Yeah.
does it lock in?
HPO8?
Okay, let's see.
Yeah. We don't have the
It
code
did.
yet.
It did go in.
Oh, it did. Okay.
Yeah.
So this is, but we don't know what the HPO6 was called. Do we want to go back to that and see if we can get a title? Now this is another book published by the same press. Okay, we don't know
Okay.
what this was.
They have They appear to have another book, something 9.
Okay.
They have 3 more books. It looks like going on.
Wait,
with this.
go up. Let me read it. For 2 years, starting in 08, so that means there'd be an HP 9 and an HP 10, and then and then the publication house would have gone under.
Yeah.
So we can do HP 09 and HP 10.
All right. Show us some books. This book outlives the ways, or I assume outlines, yeah, the way our cave-dwelling, animal-clubbing forebears are very much still alive today, acting through us. Distasteful stuff, no wonder the writer hid their name. Otherwise, it is 10 years to the day since this project began. This machine is so different now, I will make a new CC so it can remember it. So, presumably CC is a command code? Of some
Yeah. Well, it could also be, remember, Cecil is the guy running the machine, so that could be his initial. So a new file, a new CC file, so it could remember his birthday. So CC09.
It is 10 years to the day since this project began.
I will make a new...
10 years before. 10 years before. CC 99.
Right, okay. But he said he was going to make one to mark the 10th birthday, so there may also be a CC09.
No. Doesn't seem to be doing
Okay.
anything. That's
All
fine.
right.
Where were we? We're HPO9.
We know there's one more. There's an HP 10.
Yeah. So this book outlines... Okay, do we know anything about...
No.
No. Alright, let's see what HP 10 is.
Yeah.
There is not an HP 10.
Okay, interesting. Even though we know that HP ran for 2 years. I guess 2 years starting in 08, so 08 and 09 is what they mean.
Maybe?
I guess.
Well, we've gotten at least the 3 primary links here, so...
Yeah, we just don't have titles for this one or the
Okay. let's
09
see.
one.
All right. Let's go back to, I guess, revisions. QL18.
Yeah, sounds good. Because we need to find the title of our QL
The
books.
occurrence of DMEs will not be measured from historical information, only inferred. Plotting
So
revision
is this
events,
revisions? Does it lock in
exposing
as
the correlation
revisions if we
coefficient, a startling result.
call it revisions?
The occurrence of DMEs will not be measured from historical information, only inferred. Plotting revision events and computing the correlation coefficient, a startling result emerges. Yeah, what's that?
Oh, wait.
Oh,
Can you hear that?
Yep, it is revision. Liam.
okay, yeah, it's gone now. Okay, so
Liam asks, can you hear that?
okay, so we've locked in all of these.
Yeah, we don't have a title for the other Le Marchand that we have.
Right, and My God He Dances was an Alfonso book, I think you
Yeah.
said?
No, yeah, and we don't have Alfonso's last name, so we can't search for him.
Alright.
We also have Xavier Youngman, but we don't have any years when he might have been published.
Yeah. okay.
Unless it said he died the same year Dorothea Pemberton was born, so if we figure that out, we might have an idea of when he was operating.
The only book we have by her was released in 08, so
Does it mention when she died? Go to it.
I have been surprised. I have spoken to the greatest mind of our generation.
No, it's just about how
I am assured of just
might even have lived to see it, but only just. So,
you can see her fingerprints on his 11. Okay,
It's
so
a car.
yeah.
Close by.
so did she die in 11? Pemberton might have lived to see it, but only just.
Right, but we don't which way was it when she was born
Oh,
when
right.
he
She
died
was
or
born-
vice versa?
Yeah, sorry. She was born the year he died, you're right.
Okay, yeah, so that's the wrong direction. Okay, but
Unfortunately, it looks like the only lead we have now is the journal, because we have
Stay here. I'll be
more
back.
issues.
yeah,
Find End Peace. That's the book that was stolen. That's the one we need.
all right,
I
great, you're
will
leaving.
come
Thanks,
back.
Liam. Don't come back.
Okay, so End Peace is the book we are ultimately looking for.
Yes, thank you. I know. Jesus.
But I'm gonna guess it's not any of the ones we have at the moment.
Yeah. Okay. Do we have a QL11? Because clearly
Yes. Yes, we have
Right
QL11.
we do. Okay. What is it?
We don't have a title for it.
He just left me.
Oh, this is the thing about. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The thing about going at scale. We don't know
Yeah.
what this is. All right. Now let's go back to the journal.
Yeah. So we
Okay.
have issue 16 and issue 36.
All right. So 16 would be 11 up from 5. So AJ 41. What?
You clicked something, I guess? What the heck? Go back, go back.
Wait,
That
what
gave
just
us
happened?
too many things. What happened?
What's all this? It's gone wrong.
What the heck just happened?
Okay. I don't know.
What?
Help?
I don't know, man. I'm just pressing buttons at this point.
HE19 looks like help.
Help.
Try this. You gotta figure out how to get out of here.
Exit, 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 exit.
Oh shit. We've left the machine. Well, that wasn't fun.
Okay, well, EX-17 appears to be a reboot command?
Cool. I noticed that CC11 was repeated a lot in there.
Okay, we'll maybe try that the next time we get stuck like that.
No, I'm just wondering if it's a file that exists. Oh, okay. Cecil Calderly.
Let's see, the genius who began work on this machine. Okay, so we have a QM and a BE are also who also worked on this.
All right.
Sure. Take me to QM55. Who's out there?
Quantum state storage will allow us to compress all the information from the index, not just words and characters, but the loops and swirls of handwriting too, into an efficient electronic form.
At Cecil's request, I have fed a copy of the design into the machine. It now understands itself, or so he claims. It does seem to work better, though, oddly enough. Okay.
I don't like how their faces are, like, in there looking at us.
Are we... BE?
Oh,
is BE Beatrice?
Yeah. Okay.
Beatrice something.
So we can go to QM55. We can't go to BE47?
It doesn't seem to work. But I need an additional code from Cecil.
Huh.
Let's try CC-49?
Wait, try CC58, because it said 58 was the year that he had put his note on. Okay, it's not that.
Doesn't seem to work. Alright,
Okay.
So, where were we? AJ-41 is what we were trying to get to?
Yeah.
Before
Yeah,
the
we were-
machine did this? Okay, so 1941, Europe's at war, Paris is occupied, Journal is writing about antler patterns and mistletoe under the baleful eye of the Third Reich. Couldn't hold out, they went dark after this until France was liberated. There's a brief mention of internal oversight, published that year, but they don't say by who. A full review is in issue 17.
Academicalist Journal.
So that's going to be the next one.
17.
Okay, there's an internal
Academicalist
oversight
Journal,
that was
issue
published
16.
in 41, but we don't know the author yet.
Internal oversight.
But it'll be something 41, published that year.
Let's see. Also, a belated attack on Pinkin Kendricks, doomed to follow up to Temporality Waits for No Man. Deserved, probably, though they liked the one before.
Alright, Abby.
I shouldn't feed in any
It's
more of
just you
those
now.
things anyway.
Temporality waits for...
So that's going to be PK something, but we don't have a publication year.
A belated attack. So, okay, so it's going to be some number. It's going to be PK like 40 or 39 or something.
Yeah.
Because this is a belated attack on his...
Right.
On
So
his...
why don't we try that? Why don't we try 40 and 39?
No.
There we go. And so that will be the title.
I read the others, but this one is clearly all true. An accusation wrapped in a novel like a flimsy disguise. A young student finds a notebook from a dying university professor in his pigeonhole outlining a principle that can change reality itself. But before he can make sense of it, it's stolen from him, and things around him begin to change.
Try to stay focused.
Until one day, a young woman comes to sell it back to him.
Okay, so assign that to the title that we had. Temporality waits for no man.
Temporality waits for no man?
Alright.
Oh no, hang on. Was it the follow-up to that?
Well, they reviewed the follow-up to that, but we don't have any information about that. I think that was... So the follow-up came out that year. The follow-up came up in 41 or 40. But we locked it in, so
Also,
it was...
I don't think we did.
Oh,
No,
you're right.
that's what I'm saying. Also, a belated attack on his doomed follow-up. Okay, no. So Temporality is a previous book he had, though.
Okay, do we think it was just a year or two before the other one, or do we want to wait till we have a clearer idea of what year he published it in? The original.
Let's just leave it with that number for now, because that way we can at least quickly get to that, and then we can maybe fix it later. All right, I guess let's move on to issue number 17, which would be AJ42.
Or not.
Or not.
It's the war. They might have had to skip publishing.
Oh, that's right. They went dark after this until France was liberated. So, God, 45? Oh, Lord. Okay, France is free, which means the gloves are off. The Academicalist Journal also claims they won the war through the use of concurrent energies and actualization. Pierre Latour, the irascible editor of the journal's 37 issues, eventually writes a full account, A Life Lived in Wartime, published a year after his death. After that, they accuse Isambard Arklevich of writing under a pseudonym and of ignoring 1,000 years of research into ley lines and his Rampage series 1942 conclusion.
Alright, I've written IA-42.
They finally report on Thaddeus Detzer's internal... Okay, Thaddeus Detzer, so that's going to be TD for internal oversight.
We saw internal oversight mentioned before, but I can't remember if it was... We know anything about when it was published.
Wartime.
I think it was just in the last one, wasn't it?
Right, yes, okay.
This is a miracle. I do not wish to be shot for it. I choose to be shot for more serious matters.
Published that year. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Okay, so this...
TD
TD
41. And then I've also written down IA-42, which we can look at next. Okay, we can assign the title to this.
This is...
Internal oversight.
Internal oversight.
Internal oversight?
Okay, this...
What we think have the power to override our most basic conceptions. The words we speak have the power to rewrite another's heart. The words we write have the power to rewrite the world. To wield such power is ungodly, but when power exists, it finds a channel. So guard.
But we don't know anything about this book itself, right?
Yeah, no, this is a very short...
Without will.
Right. Well, we got IA-42. We got the other
Dark
thing
matter and the veil.
that was mentioned in the academic journal that we can do.
Yeah, so, reviewed in issue 17, find dark matter in the veil, see if it relates. Okay.
We don't know anything about that yet.
Alright, so IA-42 is our next stop?
Yeah. IA-42. And we do know we have one more AJ issue, which is issue 36 that we
The final novel in his 10-year Rampage cycle sees strands of the previous 6 novels brought back together in a reflection of the original. An impressive feat after 10 years, although one that rather taxes the reader's memories and patience. Personally, I found this an underwhelming follow-up to Alienation. Where is Guinevere's great insight? Where is her pluck? She moves into servitude like the most mindless of slaves! Sir Lancelot beckons and she follows, and that is the whole of the plot!
How dare!
His insistence that he was writing from experience did him no favors on this account either. Whatever. No. What is this supposed to be?
No matter?
It's a three-letter word that goes between not and alm. Okay, whatever. No matter what matter of poor but tentacled unfortunate he was describing, a 40-year-old does not kiss and tell. The work was, of course, banned in most corners of the world. I would like to stress the copy collected here is for historical curiosity rather than artistic appreciation. Fucking coward.
So is this one just called Rampage then, since we got the title Rampage?
Yes.
Yeah, it's called Rampage. And then we have Alienation.
Oh, maybe it's not, because it's not taking.
Okay, so we don't know the title yet. But we know that there was one written 10 years before because it said it's a follow-up after 10 years.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? I bet Rampage, the original, is the,
was written 10 years, so do IA 32.
Yeah.
I want to know more about Tentacled Lancelot.
See, Beatrice has suggested I continue feeding in novels for breadth. I disagree, so here is my contribution. The first volume of his Rampage cycle, the King of Great Britain, discovers a long-buried spaceship by the shores of Lake Windermere. Soon the king has been kidnapped, and only his beloved queen can save him from the thrashing pits of the moon? The second book, Swords in the Dark, was published very quickly. I'll get that too. Afterwards, he wrote slower. He had only planned so far. Okay, so this one is Rampage.
Yeah.
So IA 30.
You're gonna get this whole freaking series.
It's not? What?
Try Alienation, just since we have it.
We also have Swords in the Dark.
In the Dark.
Which we know is the second book.
That's the second book. It came out, but it was published very quickly.
So try but try titling this one Alienation and see if it is.
Let's see.
I don't think so. I thought Alienation was...
Okay, it's not that. But Swords in the Dark, I assume if it was published quickly, would be the very next year.
I would assume the same. So hang on. What is... Okay, so Alienation is the 5th book.
Okay.
Oh no, it's the 6th book, the 6th. Because it's a follow-up.
No, this is the...
Yeah, no, this is from the previous 6 novels. There are 6 novels before this, so Alienation is number 6.
But we don't know which one is just Rampage. And it wasn't that one.
1492 conclusion. Okay.
Yeah. Okay, Swords in the Dark would be IA 33 because we had IA 32 was the first book.
Yeah.
And then said
that I agree with.
That'll be Swords in the Dark.
Made good on my word, here is the second Rampage novel. Lady Guinevere is taken by space pirates. The hero, roaming the canals of Mars, looks for a way to go deeper. He will find the sleeping knights, astronauts, for the battle the Glen of Galileo will bring. This machine has carved through profound mysteries and deadly ones, but in making sense of this, it meets its match. Nice.
We're gonna have the whole freaking series in here.
Yeah, we are. Okay, Swords in the Dark is 33.
Swords in the Dark?
Yeah, definitely it is.
And then we don't know 32.
replied.
Salt does not keep well in space.
This. Salt does not keep well in space, the lady replied only. It goes
If you learn
as
anything from this,
well as
listeners,
your milk.
learn that salt does not keep well in space.